the LGBT testify you don't have to be gay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Number of former homosexuals and transgender people gather recently on Capitol Hill to say sexual identity can be changed. Their changed lives are proof.
I am a former lesbian. I'm very passionate about this topic.
Do you see her?
Mm-hmm.
She's still a lesbian.
I think a lot of these people just bought into the social contagion and weren't actually trans or gay. And someone, like, got a cult deprogrammer, got them in there, deprogrammed them from the social contagion. Then they're like, oh, I was straight all along. Those aren't real gay people. They were never real gay or trans people.
I don't think they are either. I understand what you're saying, because if you are changed now, were you a baby gay?
Right. Those are the fake ones.
Did you closet your homosexuality? You know what's really hard for people who are actually gay or trans to do? Closet it. It's really difficult.
Mm-hmm.
You can't keep yourself pinned in a closet. It's really hard to do. So I don't trust.
Embraced it, and I was confident in who I was, and I sought it out, and I was a champion for the LGBT, and I really even like to just be out there and promote it. So I had fully believed in this lie that gets perpetuated that people don't change, they can't change, and if you try to change them, it's detrimental to their health. And I just want to say that's a lie. I almost missed out on some of the best and most precious moments of my life. I wasn't going to get married. I wasn't going to meet my husband. I wasn't going to get to have my own children. This is not something that my mind was even open to. And I stand before you now, a changed woman. I don't struggle with same-sex attraction. It's almost like it never was for me. I would like for that lie to stop being perpetuated. It's just simply not true. People can and do change if they want. And we need to be allowed as free Americans to seek that out. Nobody has the right to tell you you can't be what you want to be. And I did want change. And through the power of God, the creator of heaven and earth, this was able to happen.
Amen.
These days...
Remy didn't like that.
That's very funny. Yeah, doggy. I know. Okay. People can't change because it harms their health. That's one of the things I wrote down.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, I want to start by saying this lady is gonna end up sleeping with a lot of chicks on the side. A lot. Because she's actually gay and trying to fit into some mold. I can tell. And if she's not, then she was just way too experimental in college.
She was never gay to begin with. She just bought into the social contagion. Because they say it's like 1 in 3 young people identify with LGBT.
1 out of every 4.
Either way, it's really fucking high. And the reason it's high is because it's a cool thing to do. It's popular.
Trendy.
You know, people, when I was in school, I got bullied for being gay. Now people are getting bullied if they don't believe in transgenderism. It's like fucking crazy how it's flip-flopped. Now people, I wanted to hide my gayness. I was outed. Now people are like, they're not even gay. And they're saying that they're fucking gay or bi or whatever. And they're not. They just want to fit in and look cool. It's really doing damage to people like us who are actually fucking gay, because it makes a lot of these other people out there think, oh, well, they were just lying the whole time about, you know, wanting to get married and love is love, and they're born this way. They were just manipulating us so they can, you know, get laws changed and shit like that. It's crazy. It's doing a complete disservice to everything that we stood for, fought for. I've always said we're born gay. It's not a decision that you fucking make in high school or in your 30s after you've had kids. It's the same thing with transgenderism. You don't just fucking decide it when you're in your fucking 30s and say that, oh, it was like social pressure to hide it for so long. No, that's bullshit. That's complete bullshit. When you're young, when you're like in your teens and stuff and you're figuring that shit out, you fucking know. And if you don't know until in your 30s, you don't fucking know shit about yourself. And you're just bought into the social contagion and your own fucking narcissism. And you're not gay, you're not trans, you're fucking nothing. You're a sad loser. And you need help.
We had this discussion the other day.
Yeah.
Where, like you said, you wanted to hide your gayness. I also wanted to hide mine, to the point where it was a struggle for me to even acknowledge that I could be gay. And people today are just like, which we've seen in the comments, it was a struggle, then you're not actually gay. Da 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 da. No, the difference is the environment you're put in. If you're in a world where everyone's patting you on the back and giving you trophies just because you say you like someone of the same gender, it's not the same as being in a world where people
Same
will
sex.
beat you. Sorry. If you say that you're attracted, if you're gay, lesbian, trans even, there was a point where people would actually berate you for it, and it was something that you had to hide, depending on your environment. And so for those people to struggle to completely come out to terms with it, but they struggled with it their whole lives. It wasn't for a few minutes after talking to some people in a chat room or watching TikToks.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how it goes.
Or going on Reddit.
It's not going on Reddit. It's nothing like that.
It's not like an idea you never had.
And it's not the fucking you watch, for fuck's sake. Because I know enough gay guys that watch straight and lesbians who watch straight, and that's nothing to do with what you actually want to do in bed. That can just be some type of stimulus. Just because you saw it online doesn't mean that's actually something you're struggling with. You would have known for a while.
I found out that I was HIV positive because I was promiscuous. My generation would say a hoe. And while I was searching for men and sleeping around a lot,
These are also people who like to follow. They just follow the trend. They follow their friends. And the friends that they get involved with are people who just want them to follow them. So they don't care about who they are as individuals. They just want them to say and do as their group of friends are doing. So no one's an individual. Being an individual means you're a fucking outcast from your group of friends. They just picked really shitty friends and their followers who don't know who the fuck they are. And they just got involved in shit that they thought they wanted, but didn't, because no one said, hey, you could be yourself, say whatever the fuck you want, and not be judged for it. You just got to get rid of all these shitty people in your life.
You're telling me you became HIV positive, you had interactions with men like this, and now you're married to a woman.
Did he say he was married to a woman?
He's gonna try to, at the very least, right?
I would assume so. If, they're Christian, then yeah.
He's pursuing women now, after going through every last bit of that, right?
He should probably pursue someone who was a lesbian, then. That would probably be the best bet.
You want him to give a lesbian HIV?
I didn't say that. You can still get married and not give someone HIV. I've heard of couples, I've met a couple women who are still married that, yeah.
while I was searching for men and sleeping around a lot, I didn't realize that there was a man looking for me. His name is Jesus. And they taught me that my identity was not who I thought it was, but it was a child of God.
I'm a former transsexual, drag queen, and prostitute. I lived a life of much gender confusion, much abuse, verbally, physically, sexually, by my father. Over the years, I had probably 50,000 sexual partners, and
Is that physically possible? How old is he? I think he might be like 35.
Nah, I'd say he could go all the way up to 40. Maybe 45.
50,000? Like, where did you find the time? 5,000 sounds more logical.
He said 55,000, right?
He said 50,000.
Same at that point. Do you
Uh,
think being gay is a choice?
No, I don't think being gay is a choice. A lot of people are straight, think that they're gay, and they're not. They're just fucking confused because they're around the wrong people or on fucking TikTok too much. They're not gay. That's why I will fucking gatekeep lesbian and gay. I will gatekeep that shit because I can call bullshit real fucking easy. And 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 are identify LGBTQ, whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
That's not reality. That's not logically possible. Something else is fucked up, and it's called social contagion. In closing, if these people are happy, then good for them. Live their life. You know what I mean? I don't have any problem with them, finding Jesus and doing whatever. As long as they're happy in the long run and they treat people good, I am fine with whatever the fuck that they do.
But they're not treating people good.
They are giving the wrong idea
Yeah.
with this, so it is not a good thing. Yeah.
This is the born again Christian mentality of that you can control the fact that you're gay. Now I want to say,
But
real
that's
quick,
just like the radical trans ideology, where they're saying that you can, choose to look at their penis and see a vagina, like
yeah.
crazy trans people.
So the only thing that I really have against this right now is that I feel like some of these people are actually gay. The problem is they want to feel like they belong. I was literally in these shoes at fucking 14, 15 years old.
Maybe they went from one group to follow to another.
Exactly. Except I was so used to following the Christian mentality that I was shaming myself for feeling the feelings I was actually feeling.
Shame.
Exactly. I've been on the reverse of this. I've been those people. And I'm telling you that some of them are not, they're not happy. This is their delusion.
But that's their prerogative.
This is the idea. And that's what's so unfortunate about this entire clip here is that some of these people are just being misled. I don't have a religious bone in my body left. However, I do think you can be gay and still love God and continue on with your life. You don't have to fucking not be gay.
Amen.
That's it.
Like,
Have a good
subscribe.
night. Let us know if you agree.